All right, so this is my desk setup. Let's start with the computer. This is the Apple Studio display. I really love this thing. I'm really happy I picked it up. This thing has just been very reliable, very solid, very sturdy. Doesn't have any plasticky sounds. It's just a nice solid build. I'm very satisfied with it. Then I have the Mac Studio right here. This is the M2 Max with 64 gigs RAM, 2 terabyte. Really love that. That's an awesome workstation right here. I've got a Rode Video Go 2 mic plugged into it. And then here I've got a little gaming controller when it's time to do some gaming. We got the 8-bit do controller. And then over here I have a phone mount from, I believe this is Rolling Square. This is a really cool phone mount that goes all the way flat. And then it can pop onto these little round magnet plates on either side here, left or right. Works on the back of my phone here with my MagSafe. And I also have one of these back here so I could use my camera from my iPhone like that if I want for a higher resolution camera, because I'm sure if any of you have looked into the Apple Studio display reviews, the camera is not that great. So I keep my AirPods Max up on here. Gotta have these bad boys for early morning and late night work, so that way I'm not bugging everybody with my loud music. I keep this little blower here available because I like to clean off the dust off my keyboard and everything. So this is just a wireless charger, the 20-watt pad from Apple, or however many watts it handles, but that's the Apple charger pad into this little charging stand. Here I got this little base station for this Godox light, which is really cool. Change my color, change my intensity, and it's rechargeable. Clicks onto the back of the base station there. This is just some monster cheap lights where I could change the lights up in the ceiling there. This is the Sandisk Professional G40 drive. This is 2 terabytes. I do all my editing and project storage on here until I migrate it to my terabytes mounted to the back of my desk. So one thing I got to show you is my hard drives. So I have 24 terabytes of hard drives mounted on this desk, and I also have a backup power supply mounted on the bottom of the desk. So I'm going to take my camera here and come around bottom and show you what I'm working with. All right, I'm going to need some light. So what we got under here, this is 2 Lacie drives. I believe it's 24 total terabytes. Then under here farther, you'll see the power supply, what I got everything plugged into. And that keeps everything, when the power goes out, working. I rock the Apple keyboard, Magic Keyboard. I just love it. They're thin, they're clean, they're light. This is actually heavier than the keyboard, but they just work really well. The compatibility, they're just great. And I love the typing experience. I love the trackpad experience. It just works great for me. So I keep a Moleskin Notebook on my desk. This is very important to me. Got to have a spot to take notes and a good old classic number 2 pencil. I am left-handed, so it sits on the left side of the desk. Got to keep a little IKEA plant on here just for a little bit of color and something to stare at. I went with the VARI Desk for the sit-stand desk setup. I really like the VARI Desk. I'm just really satisfied with it, so it makes it real easy for me because I like to stand more than I like to sit when I work. So I got this here fluid stance board that I could easily just keep myself moving, because when you're standing for too long, your legs, your hips, the butt, you just start to get pretty tired. So I also have the standing pad if I really want to stand without having the little fluid stance. So I chose to go with the Husky desk. It is adjustable height over here. It's got this little thing on here. And then I got the 2-drawer, full-length 2-drawer on my Husky desk. Really like this desk. It's awesome. I like the addition with having the VARI Desk on here. Just makes it real easy for me to lift and lower my workstation. Almost forgot to mention something very important. the Yamaha HS3 compact studio monitor speakers. These things are amazing. These speakers rock. I put a review out on these. I love these speakers. Then I have the PreSonus Eris 8-inch sub. This thing pounds. I'm really happy with that subwoofer. Right behind it here is a SmallRig articulating arm stand where I have my Zhiyun MC20 light just to get some more color, accent, or I'll put my Rode mic on here, get that all rigged up, bring the mic in down here. Yeah, so this is my setup here. This is my desk setup. I hope you like it. And the chair I rock is the VARI Desk chair. So I got the VARI stand mat, I got the VARI chair. It sits real tall, which is one reason why I like it, because it helps you kind of stand like this and work. So that's pretty cool. So when you're up at like a working height here, you can have this chair behind you at this taller position, you know, where you can be kind of working like this in this stand position. So this is real nice. That's why I really like this chair. There's all kinds of fancy, really cool chairs on the internet that I've been looking at, but they all promote me sitting on my butt and kind of having comfort of leaning and laying back. I like not having a back to lean and lay back into in a chair. I like to have a chair where it promotes me standing up and getting up off my butt. So anyway, that's why I went with this chair. It is not that comfortable. It definitely makes my butt sore, but that's what reminds me to get up and stand and work. That's why I love the VARI Desk. You see how fast that was? I don't have to hit a button and wait. None of that, just instantly up, down, lickety split. There's going to be links for all of these items in the description. Those are my Amazon affiliate links, so please click on them and support me. Once again, this is Neff-Tekk, and thanks for joining me for my desk tour.